The Vegas Golden Knights are busy, but what else is new? Another year, another trade where the Vegas Golden Knights load up at the trade deadline heading into the Stanley Cup playoffs. They are never boring and never not going for it. Here's the trade. The Vegas Golden Knights make a trade with the Washington Capitals where Vegas acquires depth veteran center Nic Dowd and Washington receives a second-round pick, a third-round pick, and goaltender Jesper Vikman. Is that a lot? Well, a lot is relative, and it depends who the team is. Is it a lot for the Vegas Golden Knights? Okay, well, thank you to Puckpedia. This is how many picks Vegas has left. It's not a ton. Here's the thing. If Vegas really wanted to go for it this year, maybe even next, they still have pieces, just not a ton left. And it's Vegas. I'm sure they'll find a way to get creative, but they don't have a ton of picks. No first rounder this year, but they do still have a second and a third. And keep in mind, they went out and got Rasmus Andersson as well. And after the fourth, they have their fifth, sixth, and seventh. Although, what are you going to get for a fifth, sixth, or seventh? No first rounder next year. You do have a second. You don't have a third. And you do have a first rounder in 2028, but no second, no third. Vegas is always spending. But what were the picks in this trade in particular? Because the number of picks, the quality of the picks is good for Washington. They did good in that regard, but it's not really going to help them anytime soon. Like, when's Ovechkin retiring, right? Like, when's the music coming to a stop? You want to be in contention by the time he's ready to hang him up. It'd be nice to give him one last run. They're being realistic about this season, and that's fine. And you get a second-round pick out of this deal, but it's not until 2029. Even if you nail that pick, they're not going to be able to help you until like 2030 at the earliest. And the third rounder is in 2027, and it's a third rounder. There's no guarantee that that helps you ever. And if it does, again, you're looking at like 2030. I guess what makes the Capitals somewhat unique is they're not exactly hurting for futures. Like, they have some really good young players and really good prospects, both on the team and in the minors. I can't believe they have both Protas brothers. It's not fair. I guess the long and short of it, when it comes to that second round pick and that third round pick, you have them. You didn't before. That's good. Now that you have them, you can flip them, you can use them, you can do whatever you want. It's better that you have them than you don't. Also, goaltender Jesper Vikman is a 5th-round pick from 2020. We'll see. He has an 8-7-3 record in the AHL this season with an .866 save percentage, which is wild. Vegas has 2 other goaltenders in the minors this season who have played at least 10 games or more with a better save percentage than that. He might be something for Washington, but don't hold your breath. You never know. Still only 23. Goalies are weird. Turns 24 on March 11th if you want to get him anything for his birthday. Then there's Nic Dowd, who joins the Vegas Golden Knights. And if you want an idea of how important of a player Nic Dowd is, look at the Washington Capitals' reaction to him getting traded. From Katie Adler of RMNB, safe to say the Nic Dowd trade was a hard hit for a Capitals locker room that had hoped to be buyers at the deadline. From Hendrix Lapierre, one of my first thoughts was, what if we won against Utah? This is the thing. You're always thinking as, what if we win? You believe in yourself, and you want to be in the mix. It's the job of management to make the difficult and maybe unpopular decision. Even if it's popular with the fans, that doesn't mean it's going to be popular with the players. Now, I still remember the last time I talked about a Nic Dowd trade. December 2017, the LA Kings traded Nic Dowd to the Vancouver Canucks for Jordan Subban, and I hated that trade. I didn't think it made any sense. Jordan Subban was young. Nic Dowd was this older depth guy. Not older, but older than Jordan. Seemed like Jordan had more upside. Well, what happened? What happened is Nic Dowd has had a ridiculously prosperous NHL career. So far, he has played 637 NHL games in the regular season and another 40 in the playoffs. And if you're the Vegas Golden Knights, those 40 games are the ones that matter most. Does he score? Not really, but his totals from this season, I think, are a little misleading. In 55 games, Nic Dowd has just 4 goals, 12 assists, 16 points. That's not obviously an offensive option. That's not what you got him. But heading into the season, he put up 4 consecutive seasons of 20 points or more. And that includes 5 consecutive seasons of double-digit goals. Just last season, he played a full healthy 82 games and had 14 goals. Now, when it comes to his career in the playoffs, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points in 40 games. Again, that's not why you got him. 6'2", 195. He's going to be 36 in May. And he's currently in year 1 of a 2-year contract that pays him $3 million this season and next. Now, Nic Dowd is not going to shoot a lot. He's averaging less than a shot a game. He has 47 shots all year. But he is going to hit a pretty decent amount. He's got 113 of them, so about 2 per game. Actually, it's almost exactly 2 per game. The one maybe point of concern, Nic Dowd was second on the Capitals before this trade in faceoffs taken. His faceoff win percentage, however, was 48.7. Worth noting that the Capitals this season have not been a very good faceoff win percentage team at all. Dylan Strome has been really good. Everyone else has struggled. His shorthanded faceoff win percentage is even worse at 41.3. But he's second on the Washington Capitals this season in penalty kill time at 146 minutes and 49 seconds. That is 2 minutes and 40 seconds per game, second behind only Martin Feravari, who's a defenseman and obviously plays more. Do the Capitals have a good penalty kill? Well, there you go, ruining everything with all your questions. Not particularly. The Capitals' penalty kill is ranked 19th in the NHL, 78.5%. But that's not always how these things work. Like, for example, Chicago has the #1 penalty kill in the NHL, even though the overall team is not very good. The Edmonton Oilers acquire Connor Murphy, who was a key part of that really good penalty kill in Chicago, and Jason Dickinson, who was also a really key part of that really good penalty kill in Chicago. That does not necessarily mean they're going to all of a sudden make the Oilers the #1 penalty kill in the league. Maybe with a different voice, maybe in a different room, maybe whatever it is, Nic Dowd can be an answer back there for Vegas, whose penalty kill in itself is pretty decent at over 81% and 9th in the NHL. This is the thing. Big swings are the sexy thing to do. Big swings are what you expect Vegas to do, and there's still about 24 hours left at the time I'm shooting this. Who knows? Maybe they have one of those things in them. But if you got a good team, usually what you need to do is tinker. Just tinker. You might not consider trading a second and a third tinkering, but this is a tinkering move for Vegas that makes them better and stronger at the center position. But what do you think as a Caps fan or as a Vegas Golden Knights fan? Let me know in the comments down below. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. We're going to be doing a stream at 5 p.m. Eastern, trade deadline day. That's tomorrow, Friday, on the SDPN YouTube channel. That's right here. Look at you. You're already in the right place.
Hey, did you like the thing you just watched?
Was it hilarious?
Was it informative?
Was it me losing my mind?
Possibly. Potentially. Most of the time it is. Hey, listen, if you like what SDPN has to offer, you should check out more of our videos and subscribe to our channel by clicking subscribe, or Steve will find you.